Hey guys, it's Ylona Garcia, and I'm hanging out with Rob on Front Row Live.
Elo, congratulations with this new single, Entertain Me. It's literally, you dropped it and everywhere went crazy. The success of this track is incredible. And I'm like, this was my first introduction to you. So I'm super excited that I discovered you through the song. Take me into the studio and talk to me a little bit about that creative process, that initial writing process of the song for you.
So the initial writing, the initial writing process for me. Ooh, that's a little bit wordy. Okay, yeah. So that, um, it was done back in February 10 at 7:54 p.m. Yes, back in 2021. I wrote it, and it was produced by DNA. Oh, and it was also written with DNA. Just want to put that in there. And basically, what I wanted the song to be about was someone that, well, just my friends and I kind of aspire to be. Yeah.
Now, as far as the writing goes, personally, how do you feel like you've evolved in the writing process, particularly with this song? How did you feel like you stepped out of your comfort zone, especially, working alongside DNA?
Ooh, I feel like I was in my comfort zone. Yeah, I feel like I was bringing out kind of like exactly how I feel in the song, and exactly um, where I feel I am as an artist. Wow, that was so American. I said artist. I was no, because I was born and raised in Australia, and then I moved to the Philippines for a bit. So I had to kind of, fix a little bit of my accent for people to understand me more in the Philippines. So, like, we don't really pronounce our R's, so R. So we usually go like, what's an example? Yeah, artist, not artist. But I think that's cool too. All right, yeah, focus on the issue.
No, that's
Okay,
good.
that's
I
great.
mean, LA is definitely influencing you.
Definitely.
When you went into the studio to write the song, like, uh, do you feel like it was something that just naturally kind of came out of you? And do you feel like at the same time, like there were certain things that you were not sure about writing about as far as the song goes?
100%. It floated to both DNA and I like very, very quickly. I think we finished that session within 2 hours. Like we had it written and roughly produced in like 2 hours, and that was a really, really cool moment for me. Um, yeah, I didn't really have a hard time in regards to writing or anything. It was a lot of fun. It was it was a great session. Yeah.
Now, you did say you were in your comfort zone when writing the song. So during the recording process, like, what did you feel you did differently vocally? Did you find yourself doing new vocal ranges that you hadn't done in previous material before? And at the same time, like, what did DNA do in order to kind of push you more on this recording process?
So this is quite funny when you ask that question. So to answer your first question, I think I kind of set the standard for myself in regards to my vocal range back when I was 11 years old, and then putting out my album. It's quite like if you listen to it, it has quite a vast range of where I can take my voice. Um, in regards to DNA encouraging me and pushing me to jump into different ranges of my voice. And no. Oh wait, no. Yeah, but yeah, okay. They didn't. They actually thought um that I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to go higher. So I was like, okay, I will take that as a challenge. So yeah, it's a funny question.
I wasn't going to ask you this until towards the end, but since you kind of brought it up, Um,
Mhm.
Diving back to your debut album, My Name is Ylona Garcia, that
Yes.
was, those were different vocal ranges. It was a different style of music that you were doing. Just the introduction alone was very rockish kind of vibe. But then, how different would you say it was working with rocks during this production as opposed to like working with someone like DNA? Like, obviously you were a lot younger then, but like producers, um, the way that they kind of help you create in the studio is different within every producer, right?
True, but I just think that there's not really much of a difference. If I were to think of uh, things that were very much the same for me personally, I would say just how much I had fun with it. I don't know about differences. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Well, as far as like your evolution, kind of going from the sound that you had on that debut album to your sound
Mhm.
today, like what was that artist development process like for you? Like, how did you get to entertain me and say like this is your sound today?
I honestly don't know. No, I would love to have a really, really cool answer for you, but I don't know. I guess life, um, life. I feel like at that time, like they were all like wonderful years to me, even like until now. Um, but I think how I kind of evolved into a different sound um, is is probably life. I don't know if that makes sense. Like how I felt when I was 13 years old, and then how I feel now at 19. It just life thing, I guess.
But do you find yourself like, especially more so now, like do you find yourself kind of rediscovering yourself as an artist now that your voice, your vocal ranges is different, like the genre that you're writing about is different, or do you feel like it's just a natural process?
I think it's just a natural process. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, as far as the music video for the song, I feel like you got to portray, or you got to showcase who Ilona is, both an artist, both a dancer, both an actress, in a sense. So,
Ooh.
take me into the like creative process of this music video, and like what were some of your favorite moments during this process?
Okay, wait. Oh, all right. Trying to answer you in the way you asked me in the order it was asked, but I just thought of my answer. Like I have answers for my favorite part of the music video shoot. But okay, okay. What was the process like for the music video shoot, right? Well, they sent through 88 sent through an idea. Um, I thought it was cool because I love space. I love the word space. I love my personal space. I love just space. So we went with that. We built on it, and I ended up shooting in a spaceship, which was really, really cool. Which takes me to my favorite part of shooting for the music video was when I was driving the spaceship. We did. I don't say this. So we had the wheel, right? We had the wheel for the driver wheel. Okay. Ah, man, I have to study, go to driving school again. Ooh, need to correct my terms. I sound so wrong right now. Anyways, yeah, so we had the driving wheel, and it wasn't actually attached uh, properly. Like I think it was its own object, and we just like placed it in front of me to use as to drive. And ugh, it was really really heavy. I needed a cushion to make myself taller. It was an embarrassment, but um, overall, it made me feel loved by the whole crew to give me a cushion to be taller, to also make me feel more comfortable while driving. I don't know. I just love that part the most.
Now, as far as the choreography goes, how involved were you with the creative process of the choreography?
Okay, so the creative process for the choreography. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ooh, this just gets me excited. Woo. All right. So the the choreographer was Alyssa Allen, and she was my movement coach for the day. And she was such a hype girl. I loved it. She was just amazing energy. Like everyone had amazing energy, and like there is there is times. No, I think each time I would have to do the choreography, um, she would do the choreography with me, and like she'd make these facial expressions that just made me so giddy. I was like, oh my god, it made me want to do better. And each time I was doing the choreography, each take that we did, I just felt that we were elevating the choreo like even more. It was a really really cool moment for me. That like someone was just we were just kind of throwing back and forth ideas and what we can do, how we can make this look better, how we can make this look smoother, and it was just amazing.
After this video, do you feel more comfortable with choreography, especially while performing or shooting music videos?
Yeah, I mean, I've always felt comfortable with learning choreography uh, in general. I was, in the Philippines. I was doing a variety show where you had to learn the dance the day before. So there I go again with the R's. Oh my gosh. I just notice every time I say it, like I cringe at myself, but it is what it is. Um, yeah, the variety shows that I was performing at, we would have to learn the choreography the day before. So I felt like it was a great training ground for me, especially for the music video where I had to learn the choreography on the day itself, and then we were also just building on it as we were doing like the takes. So that was a really cool moment for me. I felt proud of myself.
Aside from the music video and releasing the song, this song was also like basically the introduction to the new agent on Valorant. And it's also the first ever Filipino agent on Valorant.
Yes.
So can you talk to me a little bit about like how this opportunity happened and what were your initial thoughts when you found out like you were doing the music for Neon?
Yeah. So right after the Head in the Clouds 3 festival. Yes. Yes. Was wait, okay. Yeah. Right after the Head in the Clouds 3 music festival, um 88 came up to me with the offer from Valorant, and honestly, I just said absolutely. Yes, let's go for it. And then that's how we got here.
Did you have an idea about this agent ahead of time, or was it just like was it all kind of a surprise for you as you were about to release the song?
Oh no, so when they came up, oh my gosh, they are very loud. I am so sorry.
No, you're
Okay,
good. You're good.
focused. Oh, when they came up to me with the offer, I think as we were discussing the proposal, they showed us Neon, and I thought she was so cool, and I thought she fit exactly, like she fitted exactly what I made this song about. She's so confident. She's so cool. Even if she even through her struggles, that she's so cool. And then when she like prevails from all the problems and struggles that she goes through, like she's so cool about it. Everything I want to be. So yeah. And she has like really, really cool perks, like really cool powers. Okay, enough of that. But yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're excited for her.
I am. I'm so excited for her. I'm a huge fan. And do you know she has her, like my poster on her wall? Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's so awesome. That's so awesome. Now I feel like 2022 is your year. I feel like the world is going to get to know who Elo is. I feel like the world is going to fall in love with Elo and her music. For you personally, what do you look forward to this year?
Wait, are we claiming that? Are we?
I'm
Are we
claiming it right
manifesting
now.
that?
I'm telling it to you right now.
Ooh,
This is
okay.
it.
And sorry, I was so distracted by how you were going into that question that I forgot the question. What was the question again? I'm so sorry.
What are you looking forward to for 2022?
I'm looking forward to seeing what I can do as an artist. Like by artist, it's basically creating art, right? So whether that's painting, who knows? Whether that's performing, uh, singing, again, even though that's part of performing or whatever. Anyways, dancing, um, songwriting, acting, who knows? I'm excited to see what I can do as an artist, how far I can take myself to see if I can go above and beyond. There we are.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad that I was able to jump on this spaceship with you at an early time.
I would crash the spaceship. I'm just saying, so please don't trust me.
Fortunately, the steering wheel is not connected, so you're not actually you're not actually driving it, right?
I see. It's on autopilot, I guess.
It's on autopilot. Exactly.
Thanks, Rob. Okay.
Exactly. But I'm looking forward to doing this again soon, and I'm looking forward to see what else you have for the year. Thank you again for taking the time to do this. Congratulations, and I'm obsessed with your music. Entertain Me is an incredible track, so congratulations.
Thank you, Rob.